All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger, Happy Havoc. My name is LaSalad, and I will be your host for today's episode and every episode here on the channel. My friends, I'm just going to get right into it. We're in a very tense situation right now. Our friend Sakura, we don't know what's up with her. We found her locked in the rec room. We just busted the door open. We're about to see if she's dead or not. I'm really hoping that she's just sleeping. The good news is she was kind of sitting up in a chair, so I don't really feel like you can be dead and sit up in a chair, but like, I guess if you're leaning the right way, maybe you can. I don't know. I'm just going to let the game take over here. All I can say is I hope that she is alive. That's all I can say. Hina found her. She was walking by the rec room, so she says. I'm not doubting her, but, at this point in the game, you kind of have to take the facts as they're given to you. If she claims, that's what she claims, so that's what she claims. All right, Makoto. So Makoto just ran up to her the moment I laid my hand on her. Based on the ray of light shining down on her, I didn't even need to read the sentence. I already knew. All I felt was cold death. Not even 2 minutes into the episode, bro, but I did this on purpose. I left off on the last episode on purpose because I knew that this was probably what was going to happen, dude. Oh my goodness, Sakura, no. I knew it was coming. I didn't know whether it was going to be her or if it was going to be somebody else where she would be involved in it. But I knew that something was coming one way or another, man. This is just, I knew it. You know, I was mentally prepared for it. It was kind of, I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know it would be her, but I kind of figured she would be involved somehow because, you know, she was the motive this time. So I figured she'd be involved somehow, and I did have to brace myself for the possibility that it would be her killed. It doesn't look like it was a brutal death, which is the good news. Well, we don't know yet. I mean, I don't see any, like, jarring wounds or blood or anything like that, but, we're just gonna glance at her, like, the initial glance, so I guess we're gonna have to see. I liked Sakura, man. I didn't spend too much time with her, but I liked her. You know, she's just one of those characters that you like, but you just don't spend time with, you know, at least for me. Alright, man. We gotta proceed. I'm sorry, Sakura. We're gonna figure out what happened to you. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. I hate this, man. She didn't deserve. Why couldn't it be Bianca or Toko? It's not me. I'm sorry. I know I have Toko fans. I'm sorry. It's just like out of the characters remaining, you know, it's like I have to choose somebody not, you know, who I'd rather it be. I'm sorry, guys. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then Monokuma, get your stupid announcement out of here, bro.
A body has been discovered!
Punch you in the face, buddy.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Yeah, but you're so happy about this, aren't you? He couldn't be more happy. He's thrilled. Deadly life. Why is Chihiro even on this thing if he's dead, bro? He's been dead for 2 chapters.
Huh?
Silly. Huh?
Sakura's.
Is it voice acted? Oh, this is gonna hit Hina hard, man. Oh my goodness, poor Hina. Poor Hina is her best friend. They literally you couldn't go anywhere without those two being in the exact same room together. Literally, they were in that same room every single time I checked the map. This is gonna hit her hard, man.
Sakura's.
Look at that, bro. She can't even bring herself to go up to Sakura. She's like so like shocked and like hurt by this. That's how you know. That's how you know that like this is affecting her. She can't even bring herself to go up to Sakura right now because like she just can't believe it. She's in a total state of shock.
Dead?
That's what the game says.
She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. And here's the thing, like I said, I didn't have that many personal connections to Sakura, so like it's not like a knife in the gut, but like Sakura was a good presence to have around, and you could tell that she felt bad about being a traitor, and she was ready to fight back against Monokuma, and somebody stopped that from happening. Somebody murdered her before she had the chance to avenge, you know, what she did. And that sucks, because I really feel like out of all of us, she could have been the only one to potentially take down Monokuma. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. Oh, thanks, Captain Obvious. I'm sorry, Kyoko, I love you, but come on, man. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? She doesn't know what to do. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated over and over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Well, we know that she knows how to do that. She's done it every other time. And found a million clues. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everybody.
What?
Ogre! Hero, that was not a good time, buddy.
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh? Why do you have such enthusiasm about that? There's nothing to be enthusiastic about.
I see.
Sakura's been killed? I see. Number one suspect already, but then again, when isn't he the number one suspect? As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered by someone in this very room. Is that what you were gonna say? I wonder who did it, though. I really do, because to take down Sakura, that's no easy feat, bro. I don't know how the hell anyone was able to do something like that. You know she's not going down without a fight, and she would beat anybody here in a fight.
Huh?
Very mysterious to me. No, whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura. Whoa, let's not just point fingers. You know, we don't know any of the details yet. I mean, as much as I would love to blame those three, even Hiro, who started the, you know, I'd love it to be one of those three. Out of anybody else here, you know, we have to examine this through a what's the word? We can't be biased. A non-biased lens. What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Of course. Jeez, I didn't know your power level had increased by that much by just getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here? He's come to watch the show and eat popcorn. What do you think? It's his favorite downtime activity.
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. Oh,
It's
right.
a Monokuma file.
Monokuma file number 4, as a matter of fact. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina. You're gonna ruin that little face of yours. Oh. Are you sure that's okay to say? You're a bear. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Minus 59 salad points, Makoto. When are you gonna get it through your brain that he does not interfere? I got that from like the get-go. The first time he explained it. Every single trial, every single murder happens, Makoto's like, you did it! I know that you did it, because I would never blame any of my dear classmates who would never go out of their way to actually harm somebody. It's definitely the bear. He does this every time, and every time it's the exact same thing. Oh my goodness, they padded the game time with this stupid dialogue. Ha ha! Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then, I mean, I guess, but like, come on, you know that's not what happened.
In other words,
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me.
phew.
Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth. Or it would have been... Yeah, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. Isn't the right thing to say is it would have been a mean feat? No mean feat, I thought makes it seem like it would be easy.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. Yeah, I bet you were. This is what I've been saying. The only person here who could actually beat him is probably Sakura. Now we're all screwed, bro. Whoever killed Sakura just doomed us all. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well, darn.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie! Before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Get out of here.
What is this?
He's had his screen time for the episode. He's satisfied. What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. Get him out of here, too. Honestly, what do you bring to the story except pissing off the people who play this game? How can you say that, Justin, and the other characters in the game? Except maybe Toko, because you could literally tell her to do anything. You could literally tell her to ram her head into a wall and she'd say yes. Sorry, I don't have time for your scrabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at somebody, be angry at whoever killed Sakura, which could be you. It very well could be you. Yet again, it's kind of too obvious, but like, how long can that card be played where it's too obvious for Byakuya to do something, to be the culprit, you know? We keep beating the dead horse. Eventually, he has to be the one responsible, right?
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority is to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Now let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Oh. Alright. I mean, I guess she wants to be with Sakura. That makes sense. Hina. I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, yeah. No, I got that from the get-go. That makes sense.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina's guard number one, but we need one more. Before Sakura mysteriously disappears, like all the other bodies mysteriously disappear, and then she never gets to see Sakura again, except her stupid picture at the trial room. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? Why are you making the decision for her? You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. And who gave you the authority to make that order, big boy? Because I don't remember doing that. Nobody else remembers doing that. So therefore, you don't have the authority to give it an order.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Whatever, Kyoko's fine with it, then whatever. But I still don't like that he was, forceful about it. Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. Good luck stopping Byakuya. Toko and Hiro you could probably keep out. Byakuya ain't gonna listen to you, Hina. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I know she thinks one of them did it, but like... What is she gonna do? I mean, come on, man.
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let somebody like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. He's low-key got a point. Even if he is the culprit, which he could be. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Yeah, but it means I have to use force. You're not getting in here. Damn, I've never seen Hina this, like, wound up. I mean, it makes sense. This is her best friend, but, like, she's really serious about this. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I want to ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. Oh, wow, what a compromise, dude. What a compromise. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Because that really takes away from what you get out of it completely. What? You don't really care, dude. You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. You know, if we get this wrong, you also die, right? I'm just saying. So, maybe you'll care then. And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? This man is suspicious as hell, dude.
It's all clear now.
Then it's... I remember he was also acting suspicious in the last episode, too. He literally was. He was like... I got nowhere to be, or so. I don't remember what he said, but he said something really sauce, and I pointed at that. I was like, why is he acting like that? And then Sakura just turns up dead. I got my eye on you, Hero. There ain't a lot of people left, so it ain't looking good for you if I'm already blaming you.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know you feel Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us alive and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. I suppose that's a compromise. I don't really see how it is. It's not like that the Toko and Hero would have done much investigating for Genocide Jill. I want to be properly correct on who it is. But whatever. I guess Byakuya manipulates his way into the crime scene. No matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body? No redeeming traits ever, bro.
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. Ooh, I see blood back there. What's it doing all the way over there? All right, we'll figure that out. I just happened to notice that. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Investigate. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Yes, that's always a good place to start. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death was estimated to be around 12 noon. And I said it would happen during the middle of the night. I was quite wrong. Quite literally the opposite. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. Why didn't it happen on the 4th floor? Every trial of the murder has happened on the new floor that's been revealed, but this time the murder happened on the 3rd floor and not the 4th floor. Maybe because all the damn rooms were locked on the 4th floor. I don't know. There was evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from the violent vomiting of blood. Ah, that sounds painful. That's not really much to go on, is it?
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that? I literally just said that.
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through, right? That door has been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Yeah, how exactly does that play? Which means the killer would have to escape somehow after barring the door. Gotta be a secret passageway. I've seen enough of these, like a detective mystery, type situations. There's a secret passage in here somewhere, bro. There absolutely is. Since the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there was zero escape, right?
In other words...
No, in other words, it's a classic locked room murder. Oh, so fancy. It's even got terminology. Locked room murder. Guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this? I mean, anything's possible at this point. I'm not counting anything out, literally.
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? If you're explaining something to me, Kyoko, I'm listening. Sure, if you don't mind. Makoto, stop being a doofus.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. Okay. It simply means that the killer commits his crime through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
Yeah, she said correct, but she didn't actually say it like in the dialogue, so I don't really know, Whatever. If she confirmed or denied what we just said. The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. Okay, so they're outside, and then they, somehow kill the victim while they're outside using something. I get, okay. You push a switch, it fires like, right, okay. Shoot an arrow, okay, yeah, cool.
however,
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. Why is that? We haven't investigated at all. There could be something. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gas that would allow it. Okay, what if they found one somewhere? How do you know? Have you touched every inch of the school, Kyoko? Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list. Whatever. And then I guess we're just gonna say that. Hopefully that doesn't come back later.
it's true.
Third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
What do you... Ban this man right now, bro. I'm sorry. The level of stupidity he has, and he actually gets the privilege of talking to a lady like Kyoko, bro. What does it mean when a killer stays inside the locked room while it's still locked? He really is the ultimate lucky student, isn't he? They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everybody else, and that's that. Alright, well, where would they have hidden in here? There really isn't a hiding spot as far as I know. Sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
Stupid dialogue. Not a locked room! By that I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. Right, the secret passageway. This is absolutely what happened. This is my theory. This is absolutely the case. Like, think about it. Like, there's that dartboard up there, and then there's like that, like, I don't even know what the hell that is. Like a jukebox thing over there. Could be a door behind that. You don't know. Or like you press one of the tiles on the floor, it opens up like a little thing. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I've seen enough Scooby-Doo. It's just a lot of novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. That is false. It is absolutely possible. What are you talking about? I almost got a secret door to my bedroom when I moved into my my house and when my mom moved and they were rebuilding the house. I almost got a secret door like installed behind the bookcase just for fun. It definitely can happen. What are you talking about, Kyoko? Do you think we could cross that one off too?
indeed.
Why is she just vetoing all my suggestions? This is like ridiculous, Kyoko. Come on, man. I wanted to be right for once. Why can't there be a secret passage? So when it comes to locker room mysteries, those are the basics. So what even fits in the situation? She basically said no to every one of them. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of the 4 choices seems most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. Don't act like you don't have an idea already and you just don't want to say anything. She does this, man. Why does she do this? Right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Oh, and they all just pop up like the pop-up book. Okay, it's time to investigate, and I'm sure there's a lot to investigate. Let's just start by talking to everybody and get that over with.
What?
Bitch boy first. What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely. Whatever. Had to get it out of the way. Ina?
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byaku, yeah, had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Good boy. And let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them... The music, bro. All 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. Oh. Okay. Maybe this does provide some type of basis for your hypothesis then. Okay, let's hear it out. That's kind of a important detail. After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Yeah, I remember that. Because Sakura was pissed off because you got injured by Genocide Jill. Eventually, she went off on her own. And when I saw her again, she told me she said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. Okay, so they each got a note, and they asked to meet in the rec room at noon, which was also the time that she got murdered. Which means that it's very plausible at this point that one of the three of them are responsible, because even if they weren't, even if you're going to be like, oh, well, maybe this is a red herring, if they all met with her at noon, clearly they would witness the person who actually did do it that wasn't them if the murder happened at noon and they were with her at noon. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you have to come to a crosshairs. So it's very suspicious. Those three are very suspicious now, for sure. Right, exactly. She died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. This is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force even, this would have never happened. Oh, you can't blame yourself, bro. You can't look in the past and be like, I wish I had done that. It's all my fault. You know, you have no way to know. Come on, man. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets. I know. Oh, I know. I live with regrets every day of my life. I get it. But you can't dwell on them because it does nothing for you. Hina's account has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook. But the fact that she asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon at the same place and time she ended up dying, might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Somebody's not going to be telling the truth, that's for sure. I'll tell you that right now. Especially if one of the three of them have done it. Alright. Anything? I know Sakura. I'm just trying to see what else before we actually go and investigate Sakura. Alright, what's this on the floor? This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Looks like a hot dog wrapper. Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well...
I mean, I gave it to her. Oh, well, then yeah, I would say she would recognize it. That's a candy wrapper. It's a big-ass candy. Whatever the hell was wrapped in that. Sakura got super upset when she found that Genocide Jill had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down. I don't know why, but just reading that sentence is, like, so interesting to me. Why is your first thought when Sakura's raging, like, literally losing her cool because everybody thinks that she is, like, out to get them and, like, working for the mastermind? Hina's solution to that is to give her a piece of candy to calm her down. I don't know. I know it's, like, a really generous thought. I just find it really funny. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. I'm sorry. I feel bad, bro. It's so funny to me. I don't... Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Oh. Damn. She's horrible. How do you keep your figure? You eat donuts and candy? How'd she do it? She should be the ultimate magician. Made sure nobody could get their hands on them. Why is it highlighted in yellow? It's clearly important. You really like them that much?
Because, I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. Now they've lost all their flavor. Well, I haven't actually. But I guess in the metaphorical sense, sure. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook. Truth bullet time. Truth bullet time. Anything else? Oh, a lot. A lot. What do we got here? Shards of glass scattered around the chair Sakura was sitting in. Glass is all red, and it looks like the top of like a wine bottle. There's some top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? This must have originally been a bottle. What did I just read him? What did he just say? These are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. I ain't saying nothing. Oh Oh, Makoto, you just one-up yourself every 20 seconds, don't you? Glass shards on the floor. Something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. What the hell's Monokuma doing to that horse, bro? I ain't judging, but what the hell? It's a Monokuma figure. Okay. Figure on the floor has been... How does that have any relevance to anything? Okay. Why is there just a random locker in this room? It's extremely weird. Like, what is the point of hanging your jacket in a locker in the recreation room? I don't get that. The locker's open, and there on the inside, it's a hand... How old is that? It looks like from the Stone Age.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like somebody touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
It looks quite fresh, too. Okay, I guess it doesn't look like it's from the Stone Age. I guess I can't tell one way or another. I'd say someone is hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid it here until the room was open, don't you think? And during all that confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group? Well, if that's the case, then all we gotta do is figure out whose hand it was. Put everybody's hand to it, you got your culprit. The end.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Oh, and why is that, Miss I Know It All? Like, come on, how is that not a possibility?
Hey,
Think back, when we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh, come on! Nobody's noticing that small detail! Are you kidding me? I'm about to go on a rant. You guys aren't ready for this. You're telling me you see Sakura locked in a room. You can't open the door. You have no idea whether she's alive or dead, fully knowing the possibility that she is probably dead because this is a murder school where murder happens. You have no idea what to do. You're in a fit of panic. The door is locked. You're trying to do everything you can to get the door open to see if she's okay. Every second matters in this situation. You're telling me that you happen to recall this little detail of this locker. Two things, it's literally being blocked, half blocked by the stupid chair she's sitting in. You're telling me that you can just happen to recall that thing is open, okay? And you're able to confidently, 100% confident, not even like, I think it was open, but I'm not 100% sure. You know, I recalled it may have been open, but like, we really got to prove this somehow. No, she's saying with absolute certainty, 100%, there's no way she's mistaking that this locker was open. I am sorry, bro, that is not reality, ever! I don't buy it.
indeed.
There's no way somebody could have hidden it in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then... It's so fake, bro. What does this handprint mean? Nah, bro, the game's lost the plot. There's no shot. Locker handprint has been added to the truthful section of your head. But come on, bro, you're not focusing on that in that situation. Please. I'll get the Sakura. I'm gonna do her last. Got a bunch of magazines. Shelves full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Okay. Now the obvious pool of blood that I was talking about earlier. There's a bullet stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is this so far away from where she died? Yeah, why is it all the way over there? It is kind of interesting. Magazine shelf blood stain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, is that everything besides soccer? It looks like it is. Alright, man. Let's try to piece together what happened to you. We'll get justice, don't worry. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in the chair. It's an obvious sign of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. It sounds like somebody really wanted to hurt her. Multiple attacks in different places. Like crazy, bro. Like, you don't just vomit blood from getting hit in the head, I don't think. You must have, like, I don't know, maybe somebody, like, choked her? That could have happened. I don't think you can vomit blood by getting hit in the head. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I mean, maybe that's a reaction that can happen, but that's not something I've heard of before. Maybe somebody tried to strangle her as well. I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? That's what my question is. I don't think like I said, I don't think getting hit on the head would cause that. Monokuma file specifically she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Does strangulation not count as an injury? It probably does. I don't know. What would have caused her to vomit blood then? Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Yeah, I don't think so though. I don't think that's a thing that can happen. Not a chance. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. And what location would that be? Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. I mean, it most likely played a part for sure. What else? Is that all we could investigate with that? Did I miss anything over here? I think I got everything, didn't I? Can I leave? Okay, I guess I cannot leave. Investigate this. 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. I don't think we did. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Why? Why, bro? What I'm wondering is, how did they get the figures inside the bottle?
So...
So different from your standard chip in a bottle. How does that work? I've always wondered how that actually works. It's always blown my mind. I'm like, how do you get that in there? How do you then seal it in the bottle? I've always wondered that, actually. Please, Kyoko, if you could tell me anything ever, I need to know how that happens, okay? You know everything. Please, how does a ship in a bottle work? Screw Google. I don't want to Google it. Just tell me yourself, or else I'll never know. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? Yes, I know. I know what it is. You've never seen that? Oh my goodness, Makoto, bro. Another minus 50 points, dude. Come on. You're weighing us down here, man. Oh yeah, maybe I have.
in other words...
This is Monokuma's version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. He thinks he's so clever. Monokuma bottle has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. Really? Because I don't got nothing. Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. Monokuma figure we found on the ground. Red shards of glass had probably started out as a bottle. Clearly there was bottles involved. Okay, but what exactly does that tell us? People had a bottle fight? Is that what it told us? Bottle, or let's smash the bottle against the other bottle. Like, what? Which I mean, because it looks like there's 2 bottles missing from the thing. I noticed that. I didn't comment on it. If you look at the row, and now this could be on purpose. This could be a design. The killer could have spread them out to make it look like 2 bottles are missing when only 1 is actually missing. But based on the eye test, the good old eye test, it looks like 2 bottles are missing. Whether both were broken or one is just hidden somewhere, I don't know. But it looks like there should have been 6 bottles right there. Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Are you saying she was... Oh. Duh. He's saying that Sakura was hit in the head with the bottle. Okay, yeah. But that only explains 1 bottle. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't know. It just looks... If you look at it, it looks like there's 2 missing. Okay, so okay, fine. So Sakura was hit in the head with the bottle. But is that it? I mean, it was that simple when it was the dumbbell with Mondo and Chihiro. Maybe it's that simple with Sakura here. I don't know. But, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Rarely is it ever that simple, but it was simple. It was that simple in case 2. So, who knows? Can I leave now? Okay. What else do I need to investigate, bro? Kyoko, can you tell me?
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? Obviously! You can't kill her without getting the upper hand. Come on, man. They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Interesting. There's like multiple... Are there multiple parts of Sakura I can examine? It looks like there is. Sakura drew her last breath, slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of multiple blows to the head. Normally wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. According to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. Right, we read this. What? There's multiple things that... Oh, or is it the blood that... I didn't mean to do that. Is it the blood that they were... Yeah, it is. And we looked at the magazines. We looked at this. We looked at that. We talked to the people. Oh, ooh, what is this? What is this? Not the chair. Oh. What is he saying? I thought the chair was useless. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Okay, so yes, it is useless. The chair means nothing. But that's not what I was trying to cook on. I was trying to cook on that thing right here. What is this? I don't recall seeing this when we walked in the room. I for sure feel like somebody would have made a note that this was here. I mean, I guess that, like, with the... It's the same thing that goes back to the locker. I mean, maybe we just missed it in the heat of the moment, but, like... We just didn't notice this cup here? Like, we literally would have all had to walk over the cup. I don't know. That seems a little more obvious than the locker shoved in the background. I don't know, bro. But maybe I'm being hypocritical. I don't know. Maybe we really just did miss it. But that seems awfully weird to me. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around that near the entrance to the room.
So...
Looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Well, I mean, Sakura liked protein, I guess. She always talked about it. That's kind of a weird place for it. Sakura must have drank it right. She loved protein. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. Oh, jeez. Kyoko, why so sharp, dude? I know. So this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. Reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab has all kinds of health stuff. Must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is it?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. It must be part of the window I broke to get inside. Yep, there's glass everywhere, and yet somehow we totally missed the can.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Yes, so they are. Why does that matter? Am I dumb for not getting this one? I'm not going to spend too long on it. Maybe it'll come to me.
So...
I can't say it for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. Shut up. I know you know it. I know you know it. You wouldn't have said the thing if you didn't know the thing, okay? Come on. And then she's going to reveal it to Charles. You're like, oh, Makoto, you know the answer. Use your truth bullets. Manifest. I know, bro. I know how she works. I feel it's going to become an important clue later on. Or you could say it now. An important clue. I'm not sure I see how. I don't know what they're trying to say by the glasses underneath it. I mean, it's interesting how it happens to be in the same place where all the glass was. That's for sure. You know, it's like we broke the window and the glass fell all around it. But, I don't know what exactly what they're trying to say with it being underneath. What is the puzzle there? Not so sure. The door. This door is the only way in and out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window. Which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. Right. What a clean break, Makoto. You just happened to smash only one corner. That poor corner. It is now missing its glass. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved against it. But what does this mean for our locked room situation? There's no passageways, according to Kyoko, which we're not even checking for, by the way. There's no shot anybody could have hid in the room, according to Kyoko, because she happens to have a photographic memory that the locker is open. Makoto is saying that the door, that there's no trick to the door, so the only way to close it was to have the chair pinned against the door, which means the killer had to either be in the room or... yeah, it had to be in the room, because how do you... You can't put the chair against the door if you're not in the room. But Kyoko just said it's not possible for them to be hiding in here, and there's not a secret passageway. There's the other option where it was the firing a bullet, or where you kill outside of the room. But Kyoko also said that wasn't an option either. There was no gap to shoot through or a gun to shoot. I just eliminated all the possibilities, bro. I don't know where this is going. There's no other possibilities. We just eliminated all 4 possibilities based on what Kyoko said. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening, and there was no evidence of the door chair being tampered with, right? The killer must have created a locked room from the inside, not from the outside, right? So how did they pull off the kill, and how did they escape? Is my question. This seems impossible at this point, because we went through all 4 of Kyoko's options and eliminated them all just now. I'm lost. I don't know how... This is gonna blow my freaking mind when I find it out, because I got no idea how they pulled this dang thing off. Are we done? But what else? I examined everything, did I not? I talked to Byakuya already. Yep. Oh, make it quick. Is it true that Sakura... Oh, right, I forgot about that. We gotta talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. What fool would do it instead of risk being killed by that monster? Why do I actually low-key believe him? Because he literally was eating breakfast with us because he was so scared of Sakura. Because he's such a wuss. Deep down, he's a wuss. Though I actually low-key do feel like he ignored the note. So you did go to see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it out. I haven't seen Sakura at all today. Why is it in yellow, though? Well, why is it in yellow? That makes me think he's lying now. Byakuya says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Such a wise ass man. Okay, thanks. Don't thank him. He didn't do anything for you. I guess we got a truth bullet.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished their general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So then,
And you should probably go talk with other people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. Oh, wow, thank you. Can I at least get a kiss for that? Pucker up, babe. She's decided. She's got a lot more pushy since we had our issue. That's what girls do when they like you, man. They start getting territorial. They start trying to assert their dominance, but you guys can't let them. You guys can't let them wear the... They will wear the pants in a relationship, and you'll be miserable. That's all I'm gonna say. Not that there's anything wrong with a strong, independent woman, but I'm telling you, man, when the women wear the pants in the relationship, it gets messy fast for the guy. But she's right. I do gotta go talk to the others. Sakura wanted me to meet with 2 people. I need to hear what they have to say. All right, let's go find them. This is interesting. The other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Auto warp me to the dorms. There we go. So it will. Well, who is gonna come across first? Will it be Kyoko? Will it be Kyoko? Will it be Toko or will it be Hiro? Place your bets. Place your bets. Whose room's gonna come up first? It's not Sayaka's, because Sayaka is dead. It's not Junko, because Junko's been dead since I was an infant. Toko. Then Toko it is. I press the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few seconds. Bro, no way they replayed the animation from Chapter 2. I'm dead.
Who's there?
They got so lazy, they just replayed the same animation. Because they were like, no, because this is what they're taking, right? This is what they're taking. They're like, we're going to have Toko come out of her room in 2 chapters. So let's design this specific animation so we can use it multiple times. So that we can act really, so we can play it off like a really cool, but no, we're just going to use the same animation. Who's there? Most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. I don't even want to know what her room looks like, man.
Well, what do you want?
If you'd let me speak, I'd tell you.
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Okay, well, she is part of you technically, so you gotta get used to her.
I was in such a good mood, too.
Oh, really? Because I could totally tell when you opened the door how good of a mood you were in. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
When is it ever a good time with her? Name one time that is a good time with her. Obviously, no way Toko slithered out of the hall. I could just see her slithering out of her room, bro. Like, Katie, what do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something. One day, LaSalle will press the right button. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. Oh, she clearly, based on that reaction, she ain't gonna be able to lie like Byakuya did. Well, if he is lying, I don't know if he is, but based on the fact that they highlighted that text, I feel like he's lying. I feel like maybe he did go to see her. I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she asked to meet with him. She wanted to meet with Master too. Don't ever say that in front of me. I just said 2, didn't I? Yeah, you did. There you go. Yes, now it's totally obvious, huh? The little hands, bro. The little hands. They're angry hands. They're scrunched up, ready to squeeze the life out of you. More like squeeze the life out of an ant. Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Oh, really? I guess we'll figure out one way or another if we're lying, because we're pretty good at doing that here on the LaSalle Makoto show. Toko Glim shouldn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. I guess, bro. If she's lying, we'll figure it out. We always do. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. But what will not be able to save Toko in this situation is the fact that we'll know she's a liar. It's better to just come out and say it if you actually did go to see her, because then I'd have a lot more respect for you than if you actually did go to see her and you lie about it. Just saying. But maybe, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, right? That's how the criminal justice system works in our country. Well, I don't know if it works that way in Japan, but in the U.S., you're innocent until proven guilty. She's taken an oath. She's saying she didn't go to see her. So I have no choice but to believe her until proven guilty. So we'll see. We'll see if we can do that. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Toko's accompanied out of the truthful section of your handbook. And Mr. Hero, hurry it up because time is running short. That is Leon. There we go, finally. Where was the last room on the block? I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds, what's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Just a few minutes of your time, kind sir. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check about something, how Sakura wanted to meet with you. What? How'd you know about that?
Could it be...
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have her special abilities awakened in you? Yes. All that fortune telling you did on me on our free time events have caused me to have mystic powers. But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. I'm aware. You're the last person I'm talking to. OGRE told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. Yeah, I know. I already asked them already. You're up. When did Sakura tell you that? What? Well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But then she wrote you a note? Yeah, no.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others, like in passing. Gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Of course it is, bro. Hero, man, you're my prime suspect right now. Based on the fact that you were reacting really weird the other day, or the last episode, and now you're acting really suspicious again. So is Toko. I can see Genocide Jack maybe being able to kill Sakura, but I don't think Toko could. There's no chance Toko could. Byakuya could probably scheme a way to do it. Maybe Hiro could. I don't know. I can't really see Hiro doing it either, but like, he's the one acting the most suspicious, so I don't even know anymore. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
Last time I saw Ogres when Hina got hurt, and I took her to a nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. And another yellow text. Okay. Oh, I'm here. Can you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I don't have it. It'll all come out in the courtroom. It'll all come out in the courtroom. It'll all come out in the courtroom. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back into his pocket. Yeah, you can smile for now, buddy. It'll all come out in the courtroom. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Why do you have one of Hina's hoarded candies? More like the wrapper. But why? I don't think there's any good reason for you to have that, kind sir.
Huh? What?
It'll all come out in the courtroom. Why does he have that thing? Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again. I already saw it. The damage has been done, buddy. And shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. If it was just a bit of trash, you wouldn't have been that panicked about dropping it. Trash?
What?
And I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. So all three of them just conveniently didn't go. We'll just see about that. It'll all come out of the courtroom. It'll all come out in the courtroom. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but no way that's all there was to it. If you had two freaking brain cells, you'd understand that that's a candy wrapper that Hina was talking about earlier. Or a different one, but the same candy. Pocket trash. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro on what next. Definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe we should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? We are going to start by figuring it out on the next episode. That doesn't even make sense. But I'm going with it. My friends, Sakura is down for the count. We are going to bring justice and find out who is responsible for her demise. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And I will see you on the next episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This is La Salad signing out, and peace. I hope you have a good rest of your day and your night. I will see you very soon, my friends. Peace out, and bye.